All right, hello everybody. Welcome to yet another trading week. Well, the coronavirus impact has shaken the global market. The world is currently seeing some global economic crisis. This has slowed down a lot of trading activities. The market has been really violent. The trading opportunities overall has been reduced. Okay, because of poor trading events that are going on globally. All right, we hope we are going to find the market open with minimal gaps as there has continued to be shocking news announcement about the coronavirus pandemic across the world. Now, let's look into the Forex Factory economical calendar to see those high impact news announcements that are scheduled for this upcoming trading week. As you can see, we have very few high impact news announcements for this upcoming trading week, and that's because the coronavirus tends to shut down a lot of fundamental events, and so we have very minimal high impact news announcement scheduled for the week. Well, you need to pay special attention to the interest rate announcement that will be released from the sterling pounds axis. That seems to be the highest of the high impact news announcement for this week. At any rate, you want to keep all of these high impact news announcements on your notepad, keep them, place them on your trading station so you can avoid being trapped in those announcements. Right, let's quickly look into the charts and see what's been going on. The first pair here is the euro against the American dollar, where this pair has caused a lot of confusion by maybe some fundamental events. Price last 2 weeks gave us a fake breakout to the upside of that level of resistance. You can see the retest to a key level of resistance that we previously analyzed, and coming back down to take out the previous swing low. Whenever you see this type of price action where the previous swing high was taken out and the previous swing low has also been taken out, then it is a sign of market confusion where we are likely going to be seeing some form of an expanding triangle. Price is swinging up and down and might soon be going back up. So you need to be extremely careful trading around this zone, because if this is confirmed to be an expanding triangle, all right, then support might be somewhere around that area, and you need to be careful about that. Okay, as it is, we are talking about market confusion, so the picture here for the euro against the American dollar is not really clear. The best you want to do is to be on the sideline and wait for a better and clearer price action. In the daily time frame, where price last week only attempted pushing above that key level of former support, which now acted as resistance, and the candle close as of last week only indicates that there was almost an equal fight between the bulls and the bears. So this is also not a tradable candle, and so you want to see it aside, because price might likely go back up again, maybe to somewhere in here before coming back down. Okay, all right, what else? I expect to see a range in the euro against the American dollar. I expect price to make some pushes to the upside, then maybe back down again before taking to another direction. The American dollar against the Swiss franc in the weekly time frame, I just want to show you that after breaking through all of these key levels of previous support, price a push above, it is now facing a key level of resistance, which is almost the last line of defense, and that key level of resistance is this area here. Is also a point of confluence. If you look into the daily time frame, that area that made it a point of confluence was that rising counter trend line. You can see that there, that leaning counter trend line. So I am expecting that the whole of this zone is going to be some point of resistance for the American dollar against the Swiss franc, and we expect price to make some pushes from there on. Okay, if it does, then we can come as far back as somewhere in here before maybe a push to the upside or a continuation to the downside. So this area around the 0.9574 level, around that zone is where we should be expecting price to come back down in the American dollar against the Swiss franc. All right, at worst I expect to see a range. I expect to see price maybe trading around that area, coming back down again, then maybe a push to the upside or a breakout to the downside. The American dollar against the Canadian dollar is the next pair in this analysis. As you can see, price bank off the monthly level of resistance. If you zoom into the monthly time frame, you will see that level of resistance that I'm talking about. That one right there, that's the highest level of resistance. It's been retested, and you can see that price got resisted off that level. I expect to see more downside, maybe to this area of support before a return to the upside or a crash back down. This is not the ideal location. You want to click on your buy button in the American dollar against the Canadian dollar. Let's see the weekly time frame. Nothing much. The daily time frame, yes, I still expect to see further pushes to the downside in the daily time frame. So we'll be searching for short opportunities, and of course those in the live trading room will be giving the trade signals as they present themselves. The sterling pounds against the Swiss franc. Well, for some of these sterling pounds pairs, I just want to give you a hint, maybe a little warning that hey, these pairs are now trading at dangerously oversold levels. You want to be careful hitting on your sell button. You need to wait, because price tends to be facing some support and resistance. For the sterling pounds against the Swiss franc, you need to wait. Don't hit on your sell button around that zone, and at the same time you may not want to go short unless long. You may not want to hit on your buy button except if your trading strategy says so. So for now, be on the sideline and wait for something to happen before you want to trade. The sterling pounds against the American dollar is also another type that is almost oversold around that area. You really do not want to hit on your sell button. You need to be patient, because price may push to the upside. Okay, sterling pounds against the Canadian dollar. Well, this one here, I expect some bearish price behavior, but I am expecting some pullbacks somewhere around that area. Then price can now come back down again. All right, so the Canadian dollar technically should be gaining some strength this week. Okay, finally the sterling pounds against Japanese yen. Just another little warning. Price tends to be oversold. You want to really be careful hitting on your sell button. Price is likely going to keep pushing to the upside, so be careful hitting on your sell button. Right, folks, that's pretty much all. Like I said, if we have any valid setup, any valid entry, those in our VIP Telegram channels are likely going to have the signals, and we'll manage the trades through till the end until they are closed. Thanks for being with us. We'll talk again hopefully before the London market opens. Bye bye.